Hey guys, what's going on? It's Mr. Brownie here, and welcome back to the next episode of our Better on Bedrock Minecraft series. A lot has happened since the fourth episode. One, it's been probably a month or so since I recorded. Christmas has happened, New Year's has happened, and we are in the big year of 2026, and there's been a live stream. So we will get into a little recap on all that here as we get along through here. And yes, you've seen a little bit of a sneak peek there. So we'll run over here just so we don't get annoyed by the fireflies. In the previous episode, we were on our way, running around looking through our quest book to find the trader outpost for the villagers, the bounty time quest, which I ended up completing by accident, I believe. I wasn't for sure how I exactly finished it, so I don't really have any clips or anything. I just checked the quest book at one point when I was running around and said it was completed. So we're gonna go ahead and claim that, grab the XP from that, and now we were on to the next main quest, which is to obtain a fire tome, I believe. So we're on to the wizard stuff. No, fire ruins, what they're called. So I believe we will need to go into the Nether to find that, which is actually what we're going to be doing in this episode. But yes, like I said, there has been a live stream since then, and we have some new items here. And so pretty much in the live stream, I put it as a point 0.5 video. So if you do want to go and watch the stream, it's 2.5 hours long. It is up on the channel. It happened on Saturday, but we did some base overhaul. I did a little bit of mining. We just basically just beautified the base a little bit and just made the base look better. As you can see, we did stumble upon a zombie horse just as a pet. It was literally just outside. We literally just went outside and he was there. I gotta capture him because it's a newer enemy or a newer horse in Minecraft, and his name is Shadow. Shadow to Unknown. He was in this stream and he got the name Shadow picked out for our zombie horse. So we're kind of keeping him inside because he does burn in the daylight. We found that out very quickly. He had about a heart and a half left on health before we got him inside, thankfully. So we're gonna do a little bit of a base tour. So here's pretty much our furnace setup. I haven't finished the ceiling yet because I ran out of slate bricks. And we're kind of putting smelted stuff over here, non-smelted stuff here. We have plenty of copper. I don't even know if we'll get around to smelting all of that. And then blast furnaces here. Obviously, our enchantment setup really hasn't changed. We just added a few new chests. Got a bunch of enchantment books back here and a bunch of lapis here, which we will be using this today before we go into the nether. As you can see, I got 52 levels, and I do want to get a better set of armor. We did end up getting a sharpness 5 looting 3 sword. That was cool. We enchanted another sword and got, I think, sharpness 4 and looting, so we just combined it with our old one. And we did end up with a silk touch pickaxe as well. And vein miner does work on the silk touch pickaxe, we found out as well, which is actually pretty darn useful. And then our regular fortune 3 one that we had before, and then all of our armor that is very broken. Before we go to the nether, we're going to need to hopefully get prep 4 armor in this episode. Hopefully, if the enchantment table is cooperative. Coming back here in the base, as you can see, I ran out of deep slate bricks. So that's kind of what that problem is there. We basically have stone chests here, dirt, sand, grass, random blocks here. I might go get rid of these fireflies. They're actually really annoying. It makes the base look really cool, but they're just annoying. Be quiet. I'm trying to record a video. Like, get out of here. There's probably a way to shut them off in this town, but it's just like, makes the area look cool, but it's not worth the noise. Back down into the chest room. We got wood, got some food chests here, all of our copper, and we did make a bunch of pedestals because I will show you the best room that we did end up making yesterday, which I think looks awesome. This is our valuables chest. We did end up with some more diamonds, not a ton, but I did have 50 some before I made all this armor. Um, we're on our way to getting a bunch of good stuff, and this is like chest here. This is stuff that I don't understand quite. I know obviously the stuff here I understand, but like, this is the random ores and runes in the map, stuff that you can use to craft them, stuff that I don't know much about. So we do have a lot of tin and aluminum. Wait, I don't know. Can we make ingots with the stardust stuff? We can't. So we'll have to figure out what to do with the stardust stuff because we are starting to accumulate quite a few. So this is the room I was talking about, which I'm going to name this the trophy room. So we're going to have our boss trophies up here. So there are 6 bosses. We have 2 out of the 6. And then we need to at least kill 2 at a time. So we could get a pearl here to display and then 1 to have down in the chest. Well, this is just for extra in case I stumble upon more and I end up unaliving more of them. But I think this room looks super cool. Hopefully in this video, we're going to go to the nether and get some quartz blocks and decorate it a bit more. And these are some cool items that I also found in the stream. We found a little wizard guy's base, and we have some staffs. I'm not going to use them inside the house because it does make an explosion. So I could find an enemy, but I'm not gonna worry about it unless there's one up close. I don't know if it'll reach this far. But this is just the basic staff. We could basically just shoot. You can hold that and it shoots out little particles, and then if you crouch, it shoots out bombs if we're getting up there quite. It doesn't do a ton of damage, but it is something that's fun to play with. And this is the ice staff. So basically what this one does, he's actually coming down here, so we might be able to use it here. We can actually summon, I don't know, a little ice block that kind of appears above me, and then it just kind of blows up onto him. Actually did quite a bit of damage. So they're pretty neat. I probably won't use them a ton, but this is a hold down ability. I'm assuming it just does area effect damage like that, but they're pretty neat. There is a few stabs in this pack that I want to collect. So these are the basic and the ice. I know there's a fire one, so we hopefully find one in this video when we head to the Nether. But yeah, let's get on to the meat and potatoes. That's pretty much everything that happened episode 4. Again, if you do want to go and watch the stream, be sure to go check that out on the channel and turn notifications on so you don't miss another stream, because we may end up streaming another Better on Bedrock stream at some point. Or I've been attempting to do a Ender Dragon challenge where I don't stop streaming until I defeat the Ender Dragon, but the last couple times have not worked out in my favor. I've unfortunately stopped streaming during it, even though I'm breaking the rules. So let's get to enchanting here. Protection 3, where is the protection 4? We definitely want feather falling. We'll take protection 3. It almost makes me think that this enchantment table is not fully maxed, just because we're getting protection 3. But it is a level 30 enchant. This is how you do it. So I don't know if I'm just getting bad luck or what the dealio is. So we'll just go ahead and do protection 3. And then we get fire protection 4 and projectile protection. Let's go ahead and grab a book and see if we could reroll blast protection density. Protection 2 may not be too bad. Let's just reroll the enchantments here. Protection 3 might be what we're taking here, and I might make another set of armor just to see if we can get protection 4. No unbreaking, which is gonna very much here. Let's reroll with another book. Sharpness 3, not too bad. Might power, we'll go ahead and do that. Loyalty power. Aqua Infinity, it'll probably just be Aqua Infinity. Yeah, that's just the luck that we were having. Feather falling 4 would be good. We got a good pair of boots at least. Let's make another. Actually, let's just make another full set. This is pretty much going to be the rest of our diamonds, but we can get a couple sets of protection 3. We can combine them for protection 4, hopefully. So let's try this again. See if we can get anything better. Fire protection, we definitely do not want. Protection 3. Let's go ahead and do that. So we can get a 4 pair of boots, which is good. We'll take that. Boots are pretty maxed. They don't have depth strider, but we will hopefully get to that at some point. Respiration 3 would be good. Blast protection 4 would be not great. Let's do the helmet here. Look, breaking 3 would be awful either. Run out of levels to be wasted, but blast protection, fire protection, dang, respiration, man, these things. Breaking 3 could be potentially useful. They both could be. Let's throw it on the chest plate. God, gosh darn it, these are not good. And then we get protection 4. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. So we got a protection 4 set of legs coming up, but we're gonna save them for now. The other shouldn't be too bad, but we already had a feather falling 4 book, which is respiration 2, Aqua Infinity Depth Strider 2. We could put those on the boots for 3, but let's go ahead and combine these 6 levels and 3 levels. Actually, first what I want to do, that's more important than the armor, fix my pickaxe 4 levels there. I just want to get that out of the way just before. Go ahead and combine those. I really don't. Ooh, jeez. I really don't want blast protection, but it's better than no protection, I guess. The legs would be fine. 3, 3. So we got a good pair of boots at least. We can just ditch all this here and throw on our good armor. It's better than what it was. We'll actually keep this just in case we need it. We'll just throw it in this chest here. Not that it's going to survive many more hits, but in case we need a backup set of armor, in case we happen to unalive while we go into the Nether, we have it. So I think that should be everything. Oh, I forgot to show off this thing here. So this is the Overworld Waystone key. So pretty much I just activate it, and then I'll automatically have access to the Waystone menu, so I can teleport to any of our Waystones that we place down in the Overworld. I don't know if it works through the Nether, so we're gonna have to test that out in this video. Is the plan there. So let's go ahead and find a suitable point for another portal where I'm not going to be listening to it all the time. And then I also made a mine shaft down over here. So I pretty much just mine straight down or staircase down. There is a mine shaft down there, and it goes all the way down to deep slate. And there's a big open cavern down there as well for that. So let's go. Let's just put it on top. Let's put it up here somewhere. Up out of the way in the mountains. Up against this wall over here. I know it's kind of out of the way. Oh, Goblin Trader. You got anything good for me, buddy? Easy diamonds. Let's just put it up over here. Right here we do. Alright, nether portal is active. We're gonna fill up on our food here. We have one piece of obsidian left, which won't do us any good, really. This ain't gonna do us any good. None of this is gonna do us any good. Let's throw most of our extra stuff in the backpack here. I am bringing a spare totem just in case. Hopefully we won't need it, but you never know. I know there's some bosses in here. I'd rather not. Let's keep the silk tusk pickaxe in case we need it. Let's go ahead and go in. All right, into the nether. We are underground, so not a great spawn so far. Probably because we built it up in the mountains, but we are high up because we are 104. I do want some quartz, so we're going to mine. So this is not a great spawn location so far. I think we need to go down because I think 100 is pretty high up in the nether. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to staircase from the portal. That way we do not get lost. Hopefully I don't get lost running around. Vein miner is so cool. I'm never going to get over this enchantment. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to mine up or down from the portal and hopefully break away into a bigger cavern somewhere. So that's what I'm going to do now. Go up or down and see what we can find. We made it down here in some sort of openness. We just mined straight down and it actually worked out in our favor. That is good. So now we are on the lookout for any type of structure, preferably a nether fortress. And there's gas, so pretty open area here. Probably use a gas here for some good. We could bastions wouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna torch this up here. I did write down the coordinates for the portal just in case. Dude, I'm getting lost. You guys hear that? What was that? That was a weird sound and noise. I did not bring any gold armor in here. I was not thinking that much ahead. There might be something above us here. It's gas attention. I'm out of here. I can't hit any shots, apparently. I'm wasting my arrows. Alright, we're just not gonna try it. That guy, that's what's making noise. Are they aggroed to me? No, they're angry at whatever this thing is that's shooting at me. Don't know what it is. Super small. I hit those! I couldn't believe that. That's a heck of a shot for me. Not gonna lie. I'm pretty impressed with myself. These guys aren't angry at me. So let's go down here and see what that guy dropped. They're tiny. What is it called? I just need to know what you are. Fire with. They don't have much health. So it looks like they don't drop anything either. They don't drop anything. It's kind of annoying. I thought we were going to come in here, see some crazy structures and stuff, and they're just hanging jack in here. At least nothing I've seen. If we do end up running across a ruined portal, I'm going to take it for the obsidian, just in case we end up having to run pretty far in here, get lost, and get far away from our portal. Probably don't need any more quartz, but I'm going to keep mining it. Dang, look at all those, that block. Oh, here's something. Just some weird looking soul sand. Try going down this way. We're definitely going to lose the portal. Another gold. Holy. Can I vein mine glowstone? If we can, this is going to be huge. No! Dang it. That would have been so cool. If we could have vein mine glowstone. Maybe if we put it on my axe or something, we could. Dang, that would have been sick. Maybe if we use the silk touch one? No. Dang. That would have been so cool if it would have let us do that. Kind of sad about that, actually. I haven't ran into any piglins either, which is kind of interesting. Oh, these guys are annoying. Is that a door? The heck? This isn't in the actual game, is it? Am I crazy? What the heck? This is cool. What the heck? Drawing obsidian bookshelves? That is sweet. A netherite shovel? Say less, buddy. Nether just might be worth it here. Oh, and a respawn anchor? Give me that. Actually. So now if we happen to unalive in here, we'll be right back in this. And fire rest potions? This place is clutch. I'm not minding this. This is cool. We have a brewing stand, I believe. We do not have nether wart, though. Let me grab the backpack out real quick. Load some of this junk taking up our space. You probably don't need the obsidian for that piece of glowstone. We're gonna be on the lookout for those because that was huge. Hey, buddy. Nice missing. This making that noise? Take the gunpowder, or not the gunpowder, the gas here, because we may need that for a crafting recipe I am unaware about. These guys aren't hard to kill, they're just annoying. Like, they're like blazes, but smaller. So I'm wanting to go across this little lava lake here, over there. Good thing we got fire res potion here. 8 minutes. That should be plenty of time. Alright, we made it across. There's no structures in sight yet. May have to go swimming again. Is that something up there? These things are annoying. Looking like it? I think it's just weirdly generated. Dang, there ain't nothing in here. Maybe we're in the wrong biome. Imagine it's the wrong biome. Maybe I got the default better on Bedrock. Oh, here we go. Where are you? We're in the vicinity of somebody. But where? Gotta be above, right? I don't think so. Might be underground. You need to act fast. No, he's underground. He over here. So big one. That's what I'm here for. Where's this boss at? Hopefully it's not something we need arrows for. But it's still strong over here, so my guess is that it's up above over here somewhere. I'm not seeing any structure. It's gotta be up above. I think there's just a cave up there. Come back around. Fire res wore off too. Come on. Be on the lookout for those tree houses too. There might be one right there. Nope. Who was this guy? I'd like to mine up from where we were at, but I'm like, I don't want to like mine up. That guy has green eyes. Do anyone usually have green eyes? Maybe I'm tripping. Okay, here he is again. So he's definitely off this way. There's two of them. That's him. Whatever that thing is, that's it. Okay, diamond. What's it called? Egg? I don't know what that thing is. What is that? That thing does not sound delightful. We're gonna set our respawn here just in case we do end up dying right next to this thing. I don't know what this thing is. Egg. Oh! He can hit us through walls. Oh no, he's right down here. Oh my gosh, I can't hit him anymore. Oh! Doing damage, right? That's one down. Down. I can't get close. I'm trying to hit him away from. Dang! What the heck? This is sick. What is that? Is that a chicken? What is that? Is he gonna hit me? What? That's the thing I got in my thing. He's hitting me. I had to take him out. This is nuts. Get out of here. Taking damage here. Hold up. Get out of here. I think I got feather falling on. Holy crap. This is nuts. Come here, buddy. Can't hit him anymore. All right. Holy crap. Did he spawn that big bird? Ooh, we got the nether armlet. We got two of them. Cool. We got those, and we got two eyeballs. Sweet. That was our chicken friend that's in this egg, but I think he was attacking me. I could have been wrong. He may not have been attacking me, but it sure looked like he was attacking me. I didn't think their aggro was going to be from that far away. Is that another one of those? That might be another treehouse. I'm going to check these out because just because they got a netherite shovel from it. I need a little time to regroup. Armor's still doing all right. Oh my goodness, that was nuts. We got more eggs just in case we need them. And then an unknown map. I wonder if it's just a basic map. Take more fire res potions. Another egg. I wonder if we can tame these guys. Well, I'm gonna have to look into that. See if we can tame them. Let's see what this map is for. So there is a structure on here. Are we? I'm guessing we're the red dot at the bottom. We'll hold on to this in case. That is some sort of green structure. So what boss was that? That was the pyro class boss. So it looks like they just spawn randomly, and they can spawn very close to each other. That is sweet. There's another one. So let's see if we can tame these guys. Can we ride them? Like, it looks like something they could fly. So they're just gonna attack. And then they drop feathers. I wonder if we could use these feathers. This combined elements. Blackstone crumb. We will definitely hold on to these feathers. I think I probably dropped some back there, but it's okay. Let's put our trophies away just so we have some of these away. I don't know what these do, but we will hold on to them as well. Like I said, we don't really need. I need to get a crafting table so I can turn some of these quartz in the block so we could get rid of them. Hey, buddy. Nice to meet you. You don't want these problems. Let's be brothers. Turn some of these quartz in the blocks too. Is there another one? I'm gonna get rid of these books. We definitely don't need these books. Let's turn these into glowstone too. Give some more space. Rid of those. We'll keep the netherrack. We need building. Throw the rest in our bag. These fire res. We don't really need the gold really. Throw the eggs in there. You fire it. We can keep the fire res in our inventory because we'll probably use them more than anything else. Block. We definitely need to look into upgrading our backpack because that is something that we are slacking on. I'm gonna keep the gas tears because we'll probably end up needing it for something at some point. Let's replace the golden apples for now. Should be good. Keep this map handy in case we need it here. We're definitely the red dot, I believe. So I wonder if that green thing is the fortress or something. I actually do not know how many bosses are in the nether, so that's something. These places are everywhere. I got so much hope because I got the netherite shovel from one of them. I just want a netherite shovel. These are good for fire res potions too. These are maxed out fire res potions. I'm gonna have to do some research on these eggs and see if this is something that we could tame or if they're useful for something. Because honestly, I do not know if there's something that we are able to use to fly around with or something along those lines. I haven't seen very many skeletons. We're kind of running low on arrows, so I'm gonna try to avoid shooting at gas if we can. I believe we are out of fire res. I may just pop another one of those. We're finding those buildings enough. So here's another one of these. Nope, this is a different one. This is a different guy. I'm assuming when I enter this arena here, we're gonna be met with whatever this boss is. Can we do it? I sure hope so. Hello? Bossman? Hello? I'm here to fight you. Hello? Well, there's something around here. Maybe bro's just hanging out somewhere. Kind of looks like the same symbol as the other one. Is there any chest over here? I don't know. Bro, underneath? What are we doing? All excited because there's a little ruin thing, and then there's just nobody here. No chest, no nothing. Bunch of red carpet. Got my hopes up. I imagine it's one of those things we just spot, and he's probably just hanging out somewhere around here. Yep, there he is. Hey, birdie. There's another one. These must be where these guys spawn, and they just wander around. I mean, we don't really need to kill them, though. Because we've already done 2 of them. Would not really benefit us much. It's not like they drop crazy items. Unless this nether armlet thing is super good. We have 2 of them, and they're not that hard to find. It's not looking like so. I would still like to find a nether fortress. There's a bastion. And we found a bastion before a nether fortress. What is this? I definitely think we're going to need gas tiers for some recipes. So I kind of want to get those while we can. I know there is a structure in the nether that I believe has a boss in it that looks like a bastion, but isn't a bastion. But I'm pretty sure that this is just a regular bastion. I need you to drop some of that armor if you will. Best place probably wasn't the one I was looking for. I'm not on the map. I'd like to figure out what this is. We're on the bottom right, or the bottom left. Let's put this chest plate on. That way we don't get attacked by our fellow men in here. This is just a regular bastion. We can actually probably get some pretty good loot in here if we want to loot real fast. I think this one is pretty put together. Mainly want the chest in the middle. Oh, I think it's fully put together. Is it 2? There's 2 of them. No, it's kind of, it's just kind of split. So these guys aren't aggro to me because I have the gold chest plate on. This guy is. Okay, so now they're all gonna be mad at me because I killed him. He hit me first. A lot of damage. That's a stupid amount of damage. Get here. See you later. Friend. I don't actually know the most effective way to navigate one of these. Alright, what do we got? Obsidian. We'll take that just because we are far away from the portal now. Diamond shovel. Armor trims are good. Breaking sword. That guy's gonna come and get me. You really don't need the music disc, but we'll take it just we got it. Another chest. I'm not gonna be too concerned about mining through the walls and getting the gold. I mean, if we were low on gold, sure, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to try to grab it. Swap out some food here. I'll probably take those 2 blocks. This is right there. I don't know the most effective way to navigate one of these things. I just run around hoping I find a chest. Kind of what I do. I think there's just gold. I don't think there's any chest. I could be wrong. There we go. There's a chest. I was running around trying to get out from the bottom again. Found something. Hey, he made me jump, not gonna lie. Anyone else? Obsidian, so we definitely have enough to make a full portal now, which is good. Gold could be useful. Could be efficiency 3, not too bad for that. And a block of iron. Pork chop. We were struggling for food. Snag this gold block right here. I don't think there's any more chests. So let's go across the Bridge of Doom, and we will continue looting the middle section of this place. Now we're on the Bridge of Doom here. This is where the good stuff is in here. But also where we could die. Very at death. We still have any fire res? We got 8 minutes to complete this place. The main chest is down in the bottom. That's where the netherite stuff is. If there is anything in there netherite worthy. There are some chests scattered among these levels up here too. We just gotta find them. Let's hop down a layer. I thought there was chests on these side walls. Maybe there isn't. I could have sworn that there was. Maybe I'm crazy. I thought there were chests around here. Oh well. If there is, probably not detrimental to our survival. There's one over there though. Did see that one. Holy moly. Did I get rid of the obsidian? Ingot? I must have. I think we got 10 more right there. Plenty of arrows. That's what we really needed. The arrows were very good. Let's put this on top of here so we know that we've been over here. I just want to hardcore my way on the bottom floor. Now that I have some arrows, I missed. Again. Look at them all. The rats. What are you doing? What do you think you're going to do? Oh, nice shot. See you later. So we could just hop on down to the lava right now. We got feather fall. Here. Please. Get out of here. Not the little wisp, guys. I know there's more chests in here, but I just can't be bothered looking through them. Find them. You guys want some? Come get me. Oh my god. Alright. Stop it. Let me get up. Oh my gosh. I can't see him. Stop. I'm coming right here, pal. If you don't mind. Okay, maybe that wasn't such a great idea. Oh my gosh. Can't see the little buggers because they're in the lava. The little ones do more damage than the big ones. Where are you still spawning? Hop up here so I can see you. Should be good enough to listen them all be mad. Look, I'm taking it. There's nothing you can do about it. See, I'm taking it all. It's all. Oh, I just lost some of it. It's all mine. Hey, there's a chest right there, too. Here's the good stuff. This is what we needed. there is going to be huge for us. And we'll take some protection 2 armor as well. Breaking 1 sword, but we'll take it. This smithing template is actually huge. That is big. We're going to use this and grab another one. That's actually huge. I'm actually very happy with that. Let's go over here and get this chest. Oh, you're not doing it. You're not him, sorry. Golden carrot rose. Okay, so let's get the hay out of here. We made it to the top of the roof of the bastion here. We got some good stuff. That template is going to be ginormous for us. That way I don't have to fumble around with making one. We can actually make copies now. We need to find the ingredients for that. We could have got some netherite scraps and stuff so we can make armor eventually. Netherite armor. But I know the Stardust armor is the strongest armor in this mod pack. So getting a set of that is going to be good too. I want to have a set of that before we go to the Ender Dragon fight. I about just kumbaya'd my way down into the lava lake. That probably would have killed us. I don't know if it would have killed us. If we would have hit something under the lava, we probably would have died. That was like a ruined portal down there in the lava lake. We'd end up with 10 obsidian. So we will be able to portal back to the overworld. Oh, we could try the waystone thing. Let me see if this actually works. It does. Cool. So we don't even need the obsidian. We can just go back to the base whenever we need to. But I would like to find a nether fortress. That's kind of my last thing I would like to do before we leave the nether. But I know there's a couple more bosses over here too. I should have brought some waystone. That was idiotic of me. I could have brought some waystone. Yep, that's not intelligent. That way when I find a portal, we could put a waystone down. Or, not a portal, a fortress. We could put the waystone down and easily teleport back and forth. I don't know if waystone spawn in the nether or not. So I'm pretty much going to run around until I find something interesting or something that I haven't seen quite yet. Hopefully... Oh, hello. Hopefully, we will be at a nether fortress the next time I turn the video on. So we will see what we could find. So this is another interesting thing that I've never seen before. So I'm assuming this is another boss. Just based off of the look of it. I don't know what boss. Looks like a pillager tower in the overworld. Let's backpack some stuff here. Cast here. We don't really need obsidian. We really don't need the block of iron, really. Really don't need the flint steel. Now we're just all about conserving inventory space. So that way we could get the best. I kind of want to throw away the diamond. We really don't need the music. I just threw that away, that map. But we definitely don't need that music disc. Gold, we'll keep the gold because that's a substantial amount of gold. We really don't need the lantern. Really. So let's see what we got here. I'm going to hop up here and take this gold. So free to me. That's lava. I haven't seen like a chest or anything. And there's maybe something inside this pillar here. Get rid of the lava. There's nothing in there. Oh, it's a whole structure down here. I guess it's kind of way in. Is it solid entrance? What is this? I do not know what this is or what this is supposed to be. I'm pretty sure these don't spawn in regular Minecraft. If they do, I've never seen one. There's like no entrance to it. What is it supposed to be? I don't think this is anything. I'm not getting any boss meter or anything like that. I don't think this might just be another structure. Maybe it's supposed to be a structure of something, but I can't tell what it is by looking at it. From what I can see, there's not any doorway or anything like that, just that gold on the top. So I guess we got 4 free blocks of gold from that, which is, I'll take it. So we're back on the hunt for another fortress, I guess. Oh, well. Whoa, basalt cobbler. I've never seen one of these. Must be a new enemy. Oh, that's how we get the crumbs. Need more of those. That's actually kind of huge because we can make that whatever it was called with the little crab thing. But yeah, we need to find more of those guys. The ruined portal. What is that? Block are these? That's not netherite. I've never seen netherite just flaming the surface. If that is what it is. Night ore? No. Of course, a night ingot. I don't know what that is. We found some of it. That's the first time I've seen it since running around. I'm still looking for a fortress. It's been a little while. Probably a good 25 minutes or so. I've just been running around in the nether looking for a fortress. I haven't really came across anything too exciting, really. I've looted a couple of the treehouse places. I got another netherite shovel with efficiency too, so that's about the only thing that's really happened. Seeing that for. Hoping to run into fortress soon at some point. I'm surprised I haven't found one yet. Just been throwing nether portals around, nether pearls around to try to travel faster, especially if there's big gaps. But there just isn't anything around. There's another one of those guys spawning places. There's just no fortress. Like, if there's one in the middle of the lava lake, I'll happily pop a potion and just freaking swim in the lava on the way over, but there just isn't one. I am very surprised I have not found one, but I'm gonna keep looking. Did stumble upon something interesting. This is that structure we found earlier, but it must have not have been a complete one. It must have been cut off by the generation, because this is what this one's looking like, or maybe there's different ones. But it looks like this one has a little face on it. It's supposed to be a little face with a little gold mustache. I guess I don't know what the significance are behind it, but oh, it's a pig one. That's what it is. Let's see if there's anything in his brain. Nothing in his brain, so he is clueless. And I'm just about clueless with what we're doing here. I'm gonna look for probably a good another probably 20 minutes or so, and then I might just call it here, and then I'll just search some point and hopefully find one, and then I'll just bring a waystone and hopefully find one. Searching for one. Over this way gives me some promise. Can I make that? Gives me some promise over here, but there just isn't anything. I am shocked. I wouldn't think they've taken the Nether fortress out, but there is that green structure on these maps that I don't know is. I think it's something different. But there is a green structure. This is a different boss. Hold up, wait a second, everybody. You're being annoying. So this is a different boss. So this may be it for the episode here. So there is a boss. I think it's over there, because that is definitely a different boss bar than the other one. That is a massive structure. It is right there. So I think for now, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and end this episode here, and then the next episode we will take on our little friend over there, and then hey, look, there's a little room over there. We will take on this. Well, I'm not sure what boss it is, but it's definitely a boss. And then hopefully find another fortress. Hopefully, if not, we'll just stop looking for them, and then we'll just hopefully find it. I wonder if this is the structure that's on these maps, but I'm not for sure. But if you guys did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe for more. The support on this series so far has been extramental, and I'm incredibly grateful for everyone that's watched the videos or tuned in the live stream or even watched the shorts. Any engagement has been much appreciated, and I appreciate it from everyone. Again, thanks everyone so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.